While hearing about canines usually makes us think of dogs, the mammals that fall in the family Canidae are more than just pups and hounds. Wolves, coyotes, jackals, and foxes are other major canine animals, and they have a lot of common behavioral and physical characteristics. Just as domestic dogs are known to be close family members to households they live in, a key feature associated with canines at large is the lifestyle of developing strong group ties as pack animals.
Wolves are great examples of this, with many complex social behaviors that contribute to establishing and maintaining the pack order. For animals that live in packs, communication is absolutely key, as seen in behaviors of vocally barking and yapping at one another, and even more so, visibly sending cues through body language and physical actions.
Let's begin discussing the role of communication in pack animals by talking about wolves, specifically the gray wolf, Canis lupus.
Wolves may seem like fiercer, wilder dogs, with warm fur that can range in color from grizzled or black to white. Unsurprisingly, you'll find that gray wolves wear a sleek gray coat, and they've got some sharp teeth and claws to their name as well, which make a difference to an animal that survives by predating in the wild.
These wolves prey on large hoofed animals, or ungulates, so your deer, elk, moose, and caribou, as well as smaller prey like beaver and rabbits, depending on what's available in their area.
Their area could mean a few different places. Gray wolves inhabit regions like the Great Lakes, the Northern Rockies, and the state of Alaska. There are reported to be around 1,675 wolves in the Rockies, more around the Great Lakes, about 3,700, and far, far more still in Alaska, as many as 11,200.
Gray wolves most definitely satisfy the category of pack animals, traveling and hunting in groups of 7 to 8 individuals. These packs, much like a big fluffy family, are often made up of a mom and dad, the alpha female and male of the group, and several of their offspring.
The alphas lead the pack in tracking and hunting prey, and they also choose den sites for the pack to call home in established territory.
Breeding periods to bring new wolf pups into the world occur once a year in the early months from late January to March. Mothers-to-be carry their wolf pups around for about 63 days, and then 4 to 7 pups are born. The pups greet the world blind and helpless, and the pack takes care of them until they're about 10 months old. Then the wolf is ready to either stay with the pack as a member of the family, or they disperse, traveling anywhere between 50 to 500 miles from their den, until they come across a new home and possibly join a new pack.
Being part of a pack is key to life as a wolf. The groups form strong bonds and contribute collectively through their different roles. The position of a wolf is an important factor in how it behaves, and here's a big way communication comes into our picture.
Communication is important for these highly social pack animals who live in strong social bonds. It allows them to reinforce their connections and to teach the young, as well as, like we've said, to hunt.
A major part of communication for wolves is maintaining the balance of relationships within the group. Pack life is all about relational positions, knowing if any given wolf is dominant or submissive. Wolves make this very clear by talking to each other, not with their voices alone, but primarily with their bodies.
That's right, it's all about dominance, and the name of the game is body language. Wolves use their bodies to convey their positions, relying on posture, facial expressions, tail positioning, all possibly accompanied by vocalizations.
Some of the regular displays of dominance or submissiveness wolves exhibit include subtle messages like authoritative stares on the part of the dominant wolf, such as in a situation where an alpha is reacting to a misstep by one of its pack members, who then responds to this behavior by averting its glance submissively.
But say this non-alpha was not willing to submit, and it stared back at the alpha.
This defiance may lead to more assertive dominance displays, which the wolf could use as a second chance to express its submission by one of these moves.
The wolf could crouch to appear small, as subordinates do before their alpha, or it could lick the dominant's wolf muzzle.
Why would it do that?
Because that's something a puppy would do, and behaving puppy-like is a way to show a wolf's willingness to submit and ease the tension.
However, if a subordinate wolf refuses to do any of this and will not show submissiveness to a dominant wolf, this could lead to violence between the wolves.
Created using Powtoon.